Well, I'm one earring. That's how it's going.
Okay, we're live, guys. Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
good morning.
All right, Christy's going to kick us off with our Fit Fat Chat intro, aren't you?
I'm sure am. Welcome to Fit Fat Chat. We're doing live streams. And anything could happen like that. My phone could just fly right away. We are a podcast about body positivity, movement, mindfulness, and joy. We believe in soul positivity. We believe in things that are not the norm. We believe in exploring and highlighting things that you wouldn't normally see in the mainstream fitness and wellness, media stream. So we want to bring attention to helping you be well and joyful. And we have an awesome guest today.
Yeah, so let me jump in. And so that's Christy. She is AKA Big Red.
Yeah.
And I'm Ayanna Parent, AKA Black Addict. So we are Fit Fat Chat collectively together. And this podcast is basically whatever the fuck we want. Including whatever you said too.
Well,
So
wow.
Nicole
Good morning.
Good morning, right?
Yeah. Good morning. I like that a lot.
Good morning, right?
She threw a little extra sauce on that.
I just like to add it in.
Well, extra gravy.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Yes.
Well, good morning.
So
good morning.
We have an awesome person with us today. She's a yogi. I met her in my 500-hour yoga teacher training, but I'm pretty sure we were probably soulmates way before that. It just took that one event to connect us, and I'm pretty honored that she's our first guest of 2021 on the Fit Fat Chat. I know, right?
Wow, that's crazy intro.
Yeah, and I will talk about why I think she's so amazing, but she's going to introduce herself to all of you. So go ahead.
Hi. Well, my name is Nicole Flynt, Flynt, Fly-N-T. And I go by Not Your Average Yoga Teacher. And I teach every single freaking day, and it's the joy of my life to do that. So that is a small thing until we dig in deeper.
Yeah.
I love the digging deeper. That's the fun part.
That's the
Yeah. So, and the stuff that you emailed me, you talked about like the certain population that you teach. Talk to me about that and why are you not so average?
First question, the I teach anybody who wants to be taught. That's first. But I grow up in Boston. I live and play and work in Roxbury, and that's a predominantly colorful neighborhood.
Yeah, it is.
And one thing I realized that being there is that there's not a lot of yogis of color. Now I'll probably get a lot of backlash, like, "Oh my God, there are." Okay.
There's not that many. There's like 5.
No, well, no. There, I'm attached to a group on Facebook, and there's like 300.
Oh.
But Boston, yeah. But the population of Boston is, whatever it is. So if that's like pepper and a whole bowl of salt.
Right.
So that's again not a lot of black yogis or POC yogis. So and I, like I said, grew up in the hood, live in the hood, play in the hood. So I can relate to hood shit. And that's what my yoga is. We're always on a simmer. And what I mean by that is there's always something happening. Always. And let me use my I statement. Let me use my I statement so I can be correct. I'm always on a simmer. I'm always on 7, you know,
Mm.
10, and then there's tilt, you know what I'm saying? So, how do I get my mind right? Because do I have enough money? This job, am I going to be able to afford? Oh shit, somebody just got shot. Oh god, I got high blood pressure. Damn, I got to check on my friend. Ooh, who just had a baby? Oh my god, they just beat up the little a homosexual down the street. All right, let me run over here. All of that. So how in the hell can you keep it together? I'm not fucking jogging because that's not what I do.
Christy ain't fucking jogging either.
Right, I'm not bouncing around. I'm 200 pounds. I'm not doing that. You're not blowing out my goddamn knees. For those who jog, I hear you. I'll walk. I might walk a little fast, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's just not my thing. I'm not lifting weights either. Why not? Because I'm already heavy. What the hell am I lifting more weight for? I never understood that, and that's for real. I never understood that. Um, yoga found me, and I say that with all loving. Yoga found me when I was at a time in my life where it was crazy. Um, you know, I was recently, uh, I was in a horrible relationship slash marriage slash shouldn't have been there, and it was devastating. Because you have all these societal norms as well. I'm old as shit to me, right? People be like, no, no. I mean, it's the yoga, y'all. Let me take off the glasses because it's cute, and I put my eyelashes on
Well,
for
look
y'all
at
to
your
see.
yeah, your lashes. You look like, oh my god.
Right. Now, but this is 47, 48. I don't know, one of them ages, right? And at this
I never know
age,
how old I am either.
right, right, at this age, being a divorcee, especially in the black community, something must be. I'm bro. I'm damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with all that. I had to deal with all that, and I was about to jump off the sidewalk.
Mm.
And thank God, yoga, thank the universe, or whoever everybody praises, but that yoga found me. And
Mm.
I had to really do some deep, dark work. I mean, some work. And it wasn't just the divorce, it was everything. My oldest child is 28. Do the math.
Wow. Oh
Right?
wow.
Do the math. Right?
That's impressive, girl.
Yeah, my youngest child is 25.
Wow.
And I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm about to be a grandmother.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank you very much. A glam mom, not a
You
grand.
are. You so are.
But I mean, all right, and that's just a snippet, right? Of the
Mm.
recent. How do you deal with all that? How do you deal with all that? And I found a way. I found a tool that helps me, along with, of course, there's tons of other shit, but this is the umbrella over it all.
I love it.
Yeah.
How did you find yoga? How did it find you?
Yeah, yeah. Because, all right, so digging back, I hear that. Go ahead, Ayanna.
I'm like, wait, connect the dots for me here, girl.
I love it. So I have a company called Escape Image. Escape Image um was created by myself and a very good girlfriend of mine, Danita Lee, who, rest her soul, passed away. We'll get to that. Um, and I love fashion, clothes, makeup, hair, all that good stuff. And it started out, we used to do fashion shows in Ashley Stewart, when Ashley Stewart was down Dudley, or now Newbury Square. And it was to promote body positivity. Now we're talking about, I was doing this back in 2013, 13
I know.
Oh,
to
gee.
10. Yeah, oh, I've been in the baby. I've been in the game for a long time, Big
It's like a
Red.
new trend, but you were already
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah. I've been in the game. I mean, because before at that time, I was what 285, 300 pounds. I was a double cheeseburger from 300, easy. And that's where my weight would fluctuate, right?
Sorry, the double cheeseburger. You're hilarious.
No, I just had one last night. I love those. Um, I loved it. I love it. And it had some truffle shit on it. It was good from this little burger place they
What
got
the double
downstairs.
cheeseburger from 300? I mean, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful language.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I was. And how do you promote body positivity? Because I was a cute big girl. And I was like, why is everybody talking like it's bad to be big? And then I found other cute big girls. And I was like, shoot, we could do this. And so we started doing live fashion shows
Nice.
in Ashley Stewart, where people would be in there shopping, and these girls would come out with the clothes on and just parade around while people were shopping. And next thing you know, people were like, "Oh, I want to buy that outfit. Oh, I want to buy." So I did that for the first year, and then Lisa and I sat because I'm the behind the scenes. I'm the one that will talk to the people, but I can't do the model thing. Like it's like hoarding cats dealing with a bunch of chicks. So I wasn't good. I wasn't good at that. But my girlfriend was. So when I brought her in, it was like magic. She talked to the girls. They got their hairs and feet done together and did all that shit. I was like, I'll sit over here, talk to people, get us some sponsors and money and blah, blah, blah. And shout out to Miss Irvine Goldstein, who recently passed away. She was my biggest fucking supporter, and I just wanted to give her a shout out.
All right.
From the beginning. So yeah, we did that, and then we decided, you know what, we should throw a pageant. I love pageants, so I was a pageant girl. Also, I was in Miss Voluptuous pageant. When was that?
There's a thing like that? I just.
Okay.
Slow. There was a thing like that, child. Let's not even go there.
Okay.
What?
So
This is awesome. I'm learning so many new things.
So I was in the Miss Voluptuous pageant back in 2010, 11, 9, one of those. I came in second. There was only three contestants. Stop. There was only three contestants. Only three. But it was, but it was a great experience. And I was like, oh, I want to do it again.
Yeah.
So I waited the next year. Nothing happened. So I was like, fuck it. And this is my mentality. I'll just do one. I didn't realize how much work went into that, but I still did it. And for the next 4 years, it went from I crowned Miss Curvaceous Boston. Then yeah, Miss Curvaceous Boston. My current queen is she's fabulous. She lives in New York. She has a whole contract with modeling agencies. I mean, all the ladies, honestly, are doing well. All of them took off. They really took it, what they learned, because we had the MODs, which was Making of a Diva workshops. So Making of a Diva workshops was makeup, hair, walking, your foundation, not your makeup foundation.
No, your internal foundation.
Absolutely not. I was talking about your shit. No, we're talking about your girdles, your bras.
You're like body booty foundation.
Yeah, your foundation. Because I don't care how big you are. This is my thing. I don't care how big you are, but I need, if you could be round like a ball. I need that ball to be smooth. That's all. I need a smooth ball. I don't want any of that, because we see it, some women, have this bubbling out, and then they got a cut here, and then they got the Spanx that got a cut above the knee. Hell
That's
no.
so true. It's so
Right.
true.
Smooth that all out. Just smooth it out.
Yeah.
Just smooth the whole thing out. I mean, show your curves. That's what we're here to do. And if that's what you got, keep them. But enhance your curves. If you are big, okay, so what? The more the merrier. Let's go. Like, and that was my talk all the time. And
Raise the fucking roof. Yes.
yeah, and the girls learned a lot. So we had the first one, it was it 2013, 14. Um, Miss Curvaceous Boston, Patricia Dotson won the first one. Then we did it again, and then I had a wonderful, person who hit me, and was, who happened to be a drag queen, and she said to me, "What about us?" I said, "What you mean? What about y'all?" And I didn't realize she said that it's hard for bigger body drag queens to work or to get
Oh,
gigs
isn't that interesting?
unless they're funny. And I was like,
Hmm.
oh, well, fuck it. Then we'll do one for y'all. So, so then it was. Now then we crown Miss Curvaceous Boston LGBTQ.
Love it.
The
I
the
love
first
that.
Yeah, the first one was huge. We brought to Boston T.S. Madison. Uh yeah, that which was freaking crazy. And the girls that were part of the pageant, some of the girls turned into escape beauties, where we would have a dance routine. So we had dances, we had pageant girls, it turned into this big thing. Um, and then men, and it was, I won't mention his name, but he he contacted me like, "I'm so happy you're doing this. I wish there was something for men." And he said, "Please remember that the job," and he it was in the music industry, I'll say. And he said, "The only reason why I'm doing this job is so people can give me attention because I'm a bigger man."
Hmm.
So I said, "Okay, fuck
I'll do
it.
one for y'all.
Let me do one for y'all." So and then we started doing um uh Mr. Curvaceous Boston. And Kenny Grubbs, actually, he's a police officer. Everybody knows him. If you don't know him, look him up. He's the best. He's
I do
actually
know Kenny.
he's actually the current king.
That's so funny.
Yeah, he's the
Kenny.
current king right now.
Wow, flash from the past.
Yeah. So that is the history of Escape Image. And it was Escape Image Consulting, and then we dropped the consulting because I love to dress people. I think people are just one big Barbie doll. So, but I'm not dressing anybody anymore. So, it's just Escape Image, and that again, and that title or that business, uh, name is because we're escaping the image that society told us to be.
Love it.
Um, So, okay, to answer, that was the longest answer to your motherfucking question, but here it is, right? How did yoga
But I
find me?
love it because it just that whole context is amazing.
So, how yoga found me was one day I received an email saying that I was promoting obesity. I said, how the fuck am I doing that? Well, just trying to give people, some love and light and telling them to be who you are and look good at it. And that's all I'm saying to you. Look good at it. Right. So I was like, I'll get them back. I'll add an exercise arm to Escape Image. And I was like, what am I gonna do? Again, double cheeseburger from 300. I'm not jogging. I'm not doing Zumba wasn't popular at the time. Well, I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then I had to convince like the Escape Beauties to do it with me. So I was like,
Right.
So then I met this woman who did yoga. Let me paint the picture. She was a white woman. She had the yoga body. Please see those
Mhm.
fingers. Please see those fingers.
God.
Um, and so And I was like, oh yeah, this yoga thing. Let me see what that's about. So I called the girls and they all came and so there's like 15 of us in the room. And here's this woman putting her motherfucking big toe in her ear. I was like, this is bullshit. I'm not doing this shit.
You sound like Christy describing yoga too. I love it. Oh my God.
I was like, I'm not doing this.
Okay, sorry. Let me get it together. Please continue.
All right, and I'm like, there's no way, right? And so I asked her, and I said, let me ask this woman for a unicorn, right? And I really just threw it out there. I said, do you know any black, bigger bodied yoga teachers? Right? And I just asked it like, have you seen a black unicorn yesterday on the corner of Blue Hill Ave and Steva? Like that was it. And she was like, yeah. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Because I've never saw a yoga teacher, a bigger body yoga teacher. I never ever saw a bigger body yoga teacher. So I mean, all the pictures that I ever saw, they were white, they had a ponytail, and their feet was always in the air. Like I never saw anything other than that. So that I said, all right, and the girls are looking at me cross-eyed. They were like, look, we're not. I said, just give me one more chance. And they trusted me, and I love them girls. I'm still, attached to some of them. But and then here comes in Teresa O'Koken. Teresa O'Koken was the curviest, blackest. And when I say blackest, because she was black, she was for real black, but she's like African as well, like born there, came over here. And she came through the door. I laughed. I said, what the fuck is she gonna do? That's the first thought that passed through my mind. So I say all that to understand why people look at bigger body people and be like, good?
Right. Yeah, totally.
Then she started. Then the sweat. I was like, there's no sweating in yoga. We're supposed to be just like,
cute.
What is this? What is this shit? Right? And she goes, oh no, sweetie, you sweat. I followed her around for 3 years. Anywhere that woman taught, I was there.
Awesome.
I mean, she would look up. I'd be like, hey, I'm right here. Hey, like,
hey,
you're right. And I mean, that's how yoga found me, and it was because of her. And I was broke, right? I mean, the pageants, we never made any money off of them. We never made any money off of them. And it didn't even bother me. It was still just fun. And people felt good. And I mean, we had judges from everywhere. I mean, people really invested. Now I'm a better businesswoman. So when I do it again, I'm going to make me some change. But I'm saying, but and Teresa, she is now my yoga mentor to this day. And she was the one that introduced me to the 200-hour YTT or yoga teacher training. So she is the one that convinced me to be a yoga teacher.
Oh, and you did Four Corners.
I did Four Corners, Four Corners, yoga and wellness.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, me too. And
that's cool.
Off and running. And that was in 2017. Yeah, when I graduated. 2017, 2016. 17.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm brand new to the game. I'm only 3 years in. I'm new to the game. I'm a baby in this yoga game.
The type of person that would walk in and be like, okay, I'm running this show now. That's just who you are.
Yeah, I can't help that. My mama raised me like that. Yeah, this is just, she's over there somewhere listening. She's so nosy.
Tell your mama to hi. Tell her thank you for birthing such an amazing woman.
Oh, she always said I'm different than the rest.
Well, aren't you magic?
I am magic. I'm magical as fuck. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Absolutely. And
So I've always loved Nicole from the minute I met her. But then I don't even know where we were. Some workshop, I think, with I don't know. But you said I'm magic, and I got this rush of like zing in my whole body, and I was like, "Oh, this woman ain't joking. She's fucking magic." And since then, I was like, "Oh, we're in love."
yeah, that's one of my wonderful hashtags that I use. Magical as fuck. Because I am. I understand I am. That's all right. I embrace it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Christy, do you have any questions?
I know. Big Red.
Big Red.
I've been asking too many. I get too excited. Sorry.
Yeah, and red is my favorite color. So what's up?
Oh, hey.
It really
Well, my hair isn't as red now during the pandemic because I haven't been able to keep up on it. But so I'm kind of like big brown right now.
is. Me too.
I saw that one coming. I saw it coming.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I could totally relate to the divorce story because that's how I became a Zumba instructor. I would go to somebody invited me to a Zumba class and I was like, hell no, I don't do that. And then I was like, you know what? I guess that was about 20 years ago at this, well, 10 years ago at this point. I lose track of time too. It doesn't matter. Whenever it was, I was like, I have to start saying yes to things that I would normally say no to. So I'm just going to do this. And I would go to the classes and I would cry during class, but it was so good. It was so good. I loved it. And I imagine it happens with yoga too. And I was really resistant to yoga for all the reasons you mentioned, because I didn't consider myself a flexible person. So I figured yoga is not for me. That's my self-limiting belief, but and also, well, it's not so far out there because, like you said, the images, I would see this woman on a mountaintop, wealthy, thin,
right,
bending like a pretzel, and I'm like, well, that's not me. So
with a big toe in her ear.
With a big toe in her ear.
I'm going to add that now.
Yes,
please. I don't even know if I can do it. I'm like, can I do it? No. I can't even do it.
And then I found restorative yoga, and a lot of healing and magic happens there for me. And for everybody, it's different what is going to engage them. But the mental health aspect of physical exercise is what fascinates me. And it just, with the New Year's resolutions, right, happening, and everybody's like, I'm going to lose that 5 pounds, I'm going to lose that 10 pounds and whatever. It's like, we never focus on the mental aspects of how to heal ourselves enough, which so I love to talk to people who are really connected to that. Right. So I don't teach Zumba to look skinny because it's whatever. I teach it because I'm getting in touch with myself. I love connecting with people. I want to be an example for people. I'm a larger bodied person. So many people say I can't dance. So many people say they don't want to blow their knees out. No, I'm just kidding.
She said that about running. I bet she can.
I said that about running. No, I can't. I can't follow directions.
Running is torture.
Right.
For Zumba, you mean?
Yes, you can. No. I can't. I tried. No, I'm telling you. No, I know me. I don't follow directions. Let me say that.
No,
so
that's the difference. Okay, that's a very good distinction.
That's the difference. I don't follow directions. So I've been to plenty Zumba classes where I'm in the back of the room doing my own dance. I'm having my own party all by myself. So that's what I'm doing in the back. And everybody stepping to the left. I'm over there gyrating in the corner, like, because I'm a party girl on top of that. So it's and don't let it be a song that I know. Then I'm singing. Then I'm like, forget it. That's why I don't play music in my classes, because I'm singing along. Like, you can forget it. Music is, that's another tool of mine, and I don't, it's not good. I'm distracting everybody. Then the next thing you know, I'm pulling somebody else in, and then you lost control of your class. Now it's a party.
I
Now
love
it's a party. Now it's a whole party.
I love that in our class. We
I'm
teach a
telling you,
class together. I think we might like that.
it's a whole party. I'm telling you. I'm like, no,
Good.
do this. Because I'm a dancer on top of that. Like I'm a dancer. I love dancing. So I'm not professionally trained. Well, I used to be when I was younger. But
it.
yeah, I'm a dancer. And then I'm mixed up. I'm West Indian, I'm a little African, so I got all those hips and booty and stuff. Yeah, everything's bouncing. It's crazy.
You got
On
all the
on
juice
yeah, on rhythm, on rhythm. It's in
on
on,
gyrating. I
on
That's
love that.
gyrating rhythm. Yeah.
amazing.
Hey, so Nicole, you might not know that Christy is one of the trainers for the Be Free coaching. So you'll meet her and she'll come in and
Ooh,
we're going to do some dancing. So
Oh,
get ready.
nice.
We're gyrate in the
oh,
corner of my studio.
it sounds like you could teach me a few things. Do you think?
No, I doubt it. You probably already have it. You got it, Big Red. With a name like Big Red, you got it already. You can't just walk around like that without having the juice. You got the juice already.
Well, what I'm working on, it's funny because what I'm working on is kind of the opposite. I need to have more like spontaneity and more like I was just raised so like this is how you don't embarrass yourself, you don't do this. I was from a minister's family, religious background, and
Oh,
my
me. Oh, good. Me too. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I just got in trouble all the time.
know.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I can recite every book out the Bible, old and new, because that's what they used to do to me in church. Because I used to get in trouble all the time.
Right.
I know every story. I can probably quote it. I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't
they
care.
had by having to learn the Bible. That's really really
I,
effective.
mhm. My family is the one that like First Church of Christ. So
Oh,
yeah, my
yeah.
family is the one who like the founders.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and are you still in that, or have you sort of
Ooh,
broken that?
I ain't been there since I was 9. I was good. I was done with this. I was all set. I was all set. I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I gotta, find my own. I believe in God, but I also believe in a whole bunch of other things that were suppressed. I also do Reiki. I also can do and see a lot of other stuff, which would be, you know, damnation.
Right, right.
You
Yeah,
know.
I
So
get advice from my family about Zumba. Like that's something radical. Like what?
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of people think that yoga is a religion and that is, contorting your body is evil. Um, no, I swear to
Right.
God, people
Yeah.
really think like that.
No, they
People
do.
really, really think like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, huh? They will. So like that's why yoga isn't done. It has to be a real progressive like religious institution to let you even have it done in the basement. Like I'm surrounded in Roxbury, there is a church on every corner.
Yeah.
And I've knocked on doors saying I would offer free classes, and they were like, nah,
Oh, why? Wait, why?
because people think that yoga is evil.
Gotcha.
So they're like, no, 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 ma'am, we don't do that here. I'm like, you,
Here.
you don't exercise here, you don't meditate here, and all I'm doing is meditating in prayer is the same thing.
It's all the same. That's when my immediate thought was like, oh, but that was me being logical. It wasn't. I was not.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it makes me wonder if there is not even an accidental fear around all these things that sort of help us be well. Like there's all these fears around them that keep us from doing them.
yeah, of course, of course, it's fear. That fear stops us from doing a lot of shit.
and
I
it's not
mean,
our own fear, but it comes from out there too.
yeah, society, yes, absolutely, absolutely. And once you start to know your best friend,
Oh, here we
once you
go.
I know.
Once,
That was my next lead in, but she already went there. You go, girl.
sorry.
Go on, your best friend. Do it.
So I refer to your body as your best friend. It's not just a vessel. It's not just something that holds your organs together that you can just be picking up on all the time. It's a real thing. Um, it's here. It protects you. It when you're alone, you're not alone. And you got to be good to him, her, or they. You got to be good, and you got to talk to it. I'm also trained in Yoga for 12 Step by Nikki Myers. And she
Me too.
says, oh, that's right. Yeah. And she says, the issues are in your tissues. And that stuck with me.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, stuck with me. And I was like, what the hell? But then I realized when I started to look at just people in general, my back hurts, my neck hurts, my legs hurt, my feet hurt. And that's where you're holding tension. Or are you holding memories there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you holding fear there? Anxiety. And she went through the whole list. And another thing was emotions are just energy in motion.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what the hell is this lady talking about? But it makes so much sense because when you hold on to happiness, okay, let's hold on to happiness. We're so afraid of losing it, it causes anxiety.
Totally.
Sadness. If you hold on to sadness, it turns into depression. Then it starts to make sense. You got to go through shit to get through shit. You got to go through shit to get shit.
I need a mic drop. Boom.
I know.
Boom.
I mean, you just do.
You listen to nothing else about this whole time. This is going to change your life.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah. You hold on to anger, it turns into rage.
Right.
So you can't hold on to this. Or it finds, and how she explained it is that it finds a place in your body. You keep feeding it. It grows muscles.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns into something else.
Totally.
So then the next thing you know, I have cancer.
Right. Exactly. Boom. Another mic drop.
Disease is dis-ease.
Totally.
My body, my best friend is at dis-ease. So part of my yoga class, I do a best friend check-in. And I check in. I have a conversation with your best friend. You mind your business.
I love it. You don't understand. I got to stop you because I want to describe how I experienced that with you. So I took Nicole's class, and mind you, just to kind of touch on the stuff that you're saying. So I wrote a book recently, right? Which is the greatest thing in the world. Amazing. But what I'm realizing is that having done that whole thing, that I relived a lot of that trauma and I had to reread it and reread it and reread it and try and let some of that go. But a lot of it's still bubbling. And so it's still stuck in my body, right? The more I had to revisit. And I'm so grateful for this experience, but I'm still working on it. Like even today, my stomach hurts and I'm like, shit, like it's still stuck there and I got to work it out. And so who's going to help me work this stuff out? So I'm like, I'm going to Nicole because I know that she's got some magic that she doesn't even know why, that's going to help me. So when at that class, when she said, I'm going to speak to your best friend, and basically she's telling me, Ayanna, get the fuck out of the way. Get your mind, get your negativity, get your fear, get all that shit out of the way because I'm going to have a conversation with what you need. And I swear to God, whatever happened in Shavasana was the most healing thing, okay? And she did. And because she allowed for that permission to be like, you don't have control over this anymore because I'm taking over and I'm going to give the love that you need because sometimes we're not able to give it to ourselves. And in that moment, I could not. And she doesn't know the background of any of this until right now. But wow. I just wanted to tap into like how that is connected because it shifted so much for me. I was able to like move a little bit lighter that day. because she was able to do that, right? I didn't go in being like, oh, I'm so freaked out, like help, you know. I just knew that I had to do something with somebody that understood the body in a way that I just couldn't. There was no way. Sometimes you just can't work it out yourself. You got to let somebody else carry the pieces of you that need to be held. So thank you for that. I just want to describe how that whole thing went down.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that, because wow. I'm never usually speechless. So yeah. Wow. Woo. Okay. You gonna make me cry my little eyelashes off, child. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, but again, that's that's the gift that yoga has given me. So I can give it to others.
Right.
Because I'm not keeping this shit to myself. You know what I mean? I want to give it to others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Thank you for that. So yeah, Big Red, you gotta come to a class, honey.
Oh, I'm coming. Let's go.
Well, she will. So, Christy, what you don't know is that Nicole, well, you know that she's taking the training, the Be Free coaching training, but she's also going to do a class at Be Free on Sundays at 1:30 after the morning piece. So you can come to take her class.
Oh, I'm there.
And all y'all, you can stand in line because there's only a few of you that can come in the studio in COVID. So I just announced that. Big Red, you got a spot every time if you want.
Okay.
I'll put you in.
I have some exciting news. Can I share?
Of course, yeah. Let's open it up to whatever you or other people have questions for you. Let's just open it up. We have like 5 more minutes.
Okay. Well, so for the whole entire month of February, I was afforded the opportunity through a grant to be able to have free classes through the whole month of February, February 1st to February 28th. But more excitingly, not just classes with me, it's classes with people like Ayanna, Davin, Leslie Stevenson, and I have one more, and Silk, right? So I have 4 other teachers of different modalities that are going to be giving away. I mean, with having free sessions all February, all for the month of February. So we have Be Free, we have Not Your Average Yoga, we have sound baths, we have regular calisthenics, all that jumping up and down stuff, and and we have another.
Whatever that is.
Right, I don't even know what it is, right? And then another different type of yoga, restorative, I believe, or whatever she wants to do. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So please, if you start seeing the hashtag free February, that's me. So just click on it, or I don't know what happens, but it the schedule's coming up soon. Trying to get it together. So be up. And I also and I'll make sure to somehow get it out. I'm giving out 60 bags, 60 Not Your Average Yogi bags. So I'm not your average yoga teacher, but once you take 2 classes with me, that's my rule, but I always break it. Then I call you not your average yogi. And that is your community. And in this bag is going to be everything you need to take these classes. Because, if you were going to the gym, you were using their shit. Now we're in COVID. You can't use their shit no more. And if you don't have this stuff in your house, how are you going to be able to take the class? And I think that's what's hindering a lot of folks. So I have the opportunity to give out some bags as well.
Awesome. So people are asking, how do they take your classes online, and how do they reach you, and all that kind of good stuff? Promote yourself.
Promote myself. All right. So all classes are via Zoom. I teach at 8 p.m. every night. Yeah, it's late, blah, blah, blah. What are y'all gonna do but go to bed anyway? So it's via Zoom. Can you write down the number for me? Because I'm about to say it, so then you can repeat it to folks. I have to. I know this heart. That's horrible. 453-995-9931. That's the Zoom ID.
Mm-hmm.
The password is it's like NYAYT for not your average yoga teacher. Now they ain't free until February, so don't get crazy, right? So how you gotta pay me is either through Venmo or Cash App, and it's only $10 a class. $80 for 10. $80 for 10.
Cool.
So
Say it one more
yeah.
time. I'm gonna put it in the.
Okay, so the Zoom ID is
Yep.
453 995 9931. The password is NYAYT.
All capitals, right?
All capitals. Cash App is $NKALU. And Venmo is Nicole _ Flynt. It's not underscore, it's a little dash. Nicole Flynt 1. So you can send me $10 per class or 80 for 10.
Cash App is NKALU.
Yep, with the little dollar sign ahead of it.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh.
There you go.
931. Yep. Flynt is a capital F, but yes. Cash
Okay.
App, Venmo. Yep. Cash App is, and then the other one, Nicole Flynt one, is Venmo. So yeah. And that's it.
And that's it. And that's all she wrote.
And that's all she wrote. So if you see also, let me do a shameless plug. Hold on, let me put my rocks in. Look.
Oh.
My
Plug away, girl. Plug away.
Yay! So if you see this symbol, can we see that? Can we see that? No, we can't. Because
oh, now we can. Now we can. Yeah, that.
So if you see that symbol, that is the not your average. Oh no, not your average yoga symbol. Damn, why can't I get this right? Maybe if I turn. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Perfect. Just like that.
Hey. So as you can see, he, she, they has a bigger body, but that's because I have a bigger body. So yeah,
That's
not your
adorable.
average. Thank you. Merch coming soon. The merch coming soon. Yeah, merch coming soon. Not your average yogis coming soon. You know, I've had a lot of requests for that, so that was kind of cool. You know, people like, I want to wear not your average yogi shirt. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Amongst all the other people.
Yeah. I'm also being with collaborating with Hood Life. And
oh, nice. I saw that.
yeah, so Hood Life and Not Your Average Yoga Teacher are gonna collaborate on some, we're hood made, and that, hood made. So it's gonna be cool.
I love it.
I think I really am thinking about this best friend concept and how I can apply it to dance, because
you should.
In yoga, maybe there's a way for me to figure this out for people.
I can help you if you would like. I mean, because it's, again, I thought of it, but it ain't mine to keep. Mm-hmm. So you should apply this to everything that you do.
Yeah.
Everything that you do, except for this Sunday, baby. I'm flying out. Except for today.
Oh,
today there's no class.
No today. And
today,
I said
no
evening.
Today.
That's okay. Every evening.
8 p.m. Every evening. No. And one. No, you got it right. But yeah, you should. I mean, what is there should be, and I don't know, again, I'm not a yoga instructor, but there should be that free period so your best friend can move the way your best friend wants to. Because again, you're following directions. That's why I don't do that. Move to the left, move to the right, have a hand up here, a foot down there. But then you have that free time. Then let your best friend move. And then to feel and that's another piece of this that I'm secretly making you feel again. Because we don't feel. We're
Right.
moving. Woke up this morning, got to get the podcast going. Maybe you drink your coffee. Oh shit, let me put the dog out. If you got a significant other, you got to make sure they all right. And if you got kids, that's a whole nother ballgame. You're moving robotically. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even check in this morning.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't even check in and say, how my toes feel. How does my pinky toe feel?
I love it.
Right? You didn't even check in.
I didn't. I'm sorry, pinky toe.
And that's
I'm
real.
sorry, big toe in my foot. I'm just
Right,
never gonna get over
right,
that.
right. I mean, it's real though. It's real. And apologize. Say sorry, and you'll do better
I'll
to
do
take
it.
care of him, her, or they. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe we're gonna do something where we're gonna have just a whole best friend thing.
I'm
Whatever.
thinking like that. Yeah. Like, the more we talk about doing a retreat together, I'm thinking that might be like really like how to
Oh
connect
no,
with your best friend, which is your body.
that is gonna be a part of it. It has to be.
Yeah. It just
It has-
resonates like with everything. And it just, like I said before, it allows people to like separate and let those pieces of yourself go that, you know, that are stuck.
Right. And so like I said, I do Reiki. So I can feel
Yeah.
people's pain, right? With my hands. So that's telling me that there's something right in here.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
old injury or old memory do you still have that's stuck in here?
Right.
So take care of your best friend. You only get one. You can buy parts
Only
for it.
get one.
You can buy parts for it. That's fine. But you only get one.
But you only get one. I love it.
That's it. This is it.
Ah, so good, Nicole. Thank you for coming on.
No, I appreciate you and Big Red. You my new friend.
She's your new friend.
You were right. Um, yeah, and thank you so much for having me come in and chat and talk about myself for 52 minutes.
I loved it. I learned so much.
Oh,
And every time we talk, I learned so much. I love it.
there's
Um,
lots to think about and take into our journeys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't. Oh, there it is. Ah, here she goes. There she goes. Yeah, yeah, Big Red. We'll talk offline because I hear it. I hear it already. It's starting to bubble up. You're like, damn, I done treated myself so fucking bad. Yeah, yeah. All these goddamn years. Yeah,
Look at
yeah,
those aha moments. Look
yeah,
at us.
yeah. It's okay, but at least now you know, and that some people don't know and never will.
Right.
Yeah.
So understand that the guilt that you feel right now is real
Mm.
and it's okay. And now, okay, you go through the guilt, you cry, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Now, what the fuck are you going to do about it? And see, once you understand, yeah, that 5, 10 pounds and da, 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 once you get your head right and once you have your relationship with your best friend, everything else will follow.
Yeah.
Everything
So
else.
true.
Because
It's
I'm
so
a
true.
fucking goddess right now, y'all. Woo!
No fucking shit.
I'm a goddess right now. I swear I ain't never been this size ever. And I mean I'm jacked. I'm jacked. So you can, people want to just do yoga to get a yoga booty. I got yoga booty, yoga ass, yoga legs, yoga ankles, yoga wrists. So I just say all that. So, you'll be all right, sis. You'll be all right. Y'all are awesome. This is awesome.
This was so fun.
This
Thank
was fun.
you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. And
Thank
anything that
you.
I can help you guys do, please let me know. Like I
Yeah.
love that shit. I love
So
collaborating, all that good shit.
yeah. We'll post the recording for those folks who didn't make it, and we'll tag you, Nicole, and Not Your Average Yoga Teacher, and how they can reach you. and take her classes. We suggest that you do, and she'll let you know. We posted the Cash App and the Venmo,
Yeah.
but she'll let you know in case you missed it.
Yep. And
we are,
gentle yoga is on
it's
Thursday.
totally doable. You guys, it's totally doable. Honestly,
Yeah.
the only hard part is getting out of your own way in your head.
Yeah.
That is the only hard part.
Yeah. Anything else you can do?
Anything else you can do.
Anything else you can do? Get out your own goddamn way. Get out.
Yes.
Move.
Yes.
So
Get
all the
out the way.
blessings will come through. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm walking testimony.
You are.
I know I am. I take this so seriously.
Yeah.
I'm so seriously. This yoga saved my life. Literally.
Me too. Me too.
So, and I'm happy I got another chance.
Right?
Right. So now that I was gifted this additional time, I better do something right with it.
Right?
I have to. And you know, trauma is anything that doesn't make you feel good.
Yeah.
Anything. Anything.
Another mic drop. Another mic drop. Damn.
So get that shit up out your life. Person, places, and things. Get that shit up out your life. More shit will come in, I promise you.
That's right. New good shit.
New good shit.
New good shit.
Yeah. All right,
All
because
right,
I can
Nicole, I
talk.
love you. I know I could do this all day, but
We don't want to let you go. Sorry.
I know. You're gonna have my dog and my 8-year-old storming the room in a minute. So
Oh, yeah. And I gotta like pack a bag so I can
I
get on
know
the
you
plane.
gotta go fly and get yourself,
Yeah,
home.
I gotta get out of here. All right, y'all.
All
Thank you
right,
again.
peace
Big
out.
Ray.
We are Fit
Ayanna.
Chat. Love you. May you
All
live
right.
fit, fat. Christy, you say, and
Free bitches.
And magical as fuck.
Oh, and magical as fuck. So good.